What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Oh my god. In this one, I'm going to be showing to make the Addams Family Mansion. Now, here it is. Happy Halloween, I guess, at least as far as when you're seeing this. Obviously, I'm not recording it. You know what? Never mind. Here it is in all of its Addams family-ness or whatever. It's not that big, I guess, for all things considered. But, you know, it does the job, I guess. It looks like the thing. So, anyway, with that being said, the interior is a mess. But enjoy the tutorial, and I will catch you on the flip side. Here are all of the materials you'll be needing for this build. Alrighty, and the space needed for this is a 37 by 24. Why is Gonga spamming my PlayStation messages with images? And the materials we're needing, oh my god, to start off, are dark oak planks. If I could open everything right. I'm gonna not be able to find anything. This is so different. White concrete. Tough bricks. Why are they in between deep set and cracked deep set? That's annoying. Of course, they try to fix it and just make it worse. Smooth quartz slabs. Dark oak door. Calcite. Where is calcite? There it is. Diorite stairs. Diorite walls. And darn it, I think I missed smooth quartz stairs on the inventory list. My bad. You need them anyway. So, starting from the front left-hand corner of your 37 by 24 grid, cough, if you've made it, and cough, if your voice is deciding to crack as well. You want to start by counting right by 3, and then back by 4, and going right here, you will place 5 dark oak planks. Do we do this wall at a time, or do we do the whole layout first? I'm feeling the whole layout. You go back with 2 dark oak planks, then right with, I want to say it's 8. Yes, it's 8. Then go forward with 3 dark oak planks. Right from that with 3 smooth quartz blocks, which you can just use the slabs for. Dark oak plank. Back 3. Right 1. Forward diagonally right by 1. Right with 6 dark oak planks. Don't know why I specified that time. Back diagonally right 1. Back by 2. Then right by, I'm so bad at math, 7. Then back by 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9? Back by 9? Hell yeah. Left by 4. Back by 5. Oh, this is where I was not prepared. Wait, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it should be left by 28. Hell yeah, I'm a genius. And you're not supposed to connect it forward, but if you do tray or look back to the front, you'll see you're in line, which is perfect. But from then, you'll go forward diagonally left by 2. Forward 3. Forward diagonally right by 2. Forward 4. Forward diagonally left 1. Forward 2. Forward diagonally right 1, and then forward with 2 dark oak planks, which should connect you back to the beginning. There's the size of what you have. I made the windows 1 block, which I think ended up working better in the general proportion of the build, as in comparison to the actual, like, I guess, lengths of the walls, if that makes sense. It might be a little small, so I guess if you really wanted to double everything, you technically could. I don't think there's any way or anywhere in between I would go. I guess there's, technically speaking, possible because, you know, it's not perfect, obviously, but I think the wall shapes are fairly good as far as all things are concerned. But yeah. So we're gonna actually start with the entrance, I think, because I said so. So heading here, where this row of smooth quartz is at the front, you want to take the dark oak plank off either side and extend it forward with 3 calcite. Connect the back 2 calcite together with smooth quartz blocks, and then the front 2 rows together with smooth quartz slabs. You will end up bringing the back row of smooth quartz blocks back an additional row, and then place a dark oak door on the center of that back smooth quartz block row. Place left and right of it going up from these 2 smooth quartz blocks 4 dark oak planks. And then you'll connect them together above the door. From this point, you will take these dark oak planks just left and right of the row of smooth quartz directly in front of the door and go up from them with 5 white concrete. You will then go forward by 1 and then up by 12. So you have this kind of framework going on. You will... Yeah, I guess let's start below here. You'll take these kind of sticking out white concrete, sticky outy bits as I like to call them, and you'll bring them down with 3 diorite walls per side, and then you should have 1 block at the bottom here. In said 1 block, you'll place an upside down diorite stair. If for whatever reason calcite stairs and walls exist, I guess use them instead, but... Yeah, well, actually, I made them different on purpose, I guess, because I totally could have used diorite instead of calcite. I just made this, like, 2 days ago. I don't know why my mind is already, like, what was I doing? But anyway, the next thing you want to do is you want to take this little row of kind of 2 white concrete that goes front to back, and you'll just connect both rows together with tough bricks. At the back row of tough bricks, I'm realizing I missed another material. It's birch door, just so we're on the same page. Although that has nothing to do with it right now. I was trying to think if we needed the dark oak doors again. But anyway, get rid of the dark oak door and get a lantern. And just kind of above it on this back middle tough brick, you'll place a lantern. Left and right of the lantern, you'll place upside down smooth quartz slabs. Oh, inventory management is not my friend right now. Get rid of... Do we need the smooth quartz? Why did I get the... Oh, because of that. Get rid of the diorite walls, diorite stairs, calcite, and lanterns. And get out. Tough brick slabs. Can't believe they're in the right spot now. This update just came out, I think, yesterday. For the inventory change, so it's pretty nice. I'm liking it. You also want... Like, what is one more material? We'll get out the dark oak slabs and the dark oak stairs, because I know those for sure. I guess dark oak fence? I'm not really sure. Because I know we need it, but like, is that really a right now problem? No, but whatever. Okay, so, you want to take this middle tough brick here and place a tough brick slab on top. Then, just for all intensive purposes, we're going to go top to bottom on these sides here, and you'll place a tough brick at the top here. Place an upside down smooth quartz slab below that, which you should be on the second white concrete, which is important in a second here. And then you will count down 1, 2 more white concrete and place a tough brick slab here. And then below that, you'll just place tough bricks all the way down to the bottom. This is important for this next step, because the windows are weird. They're not all the same. This one has, I think, smaller windows in general. Yeah, this has smaller windows in general compared to the rest of the build. So, do keep that in mind. But anyway, this tough brick slab here at the bottom center, you will count to the tough brick, either to the left or the right. This is really just so we know where we are. And you'll count up from this tough brick by 2, and then place an upside down smooth quartz slab in between the tough bricks. Place a tough brick on top of that, tough brick slab, and then you'll do the same thing. You'll count up by 2 and place an upside down smooth quartz slab here, and then the rest should be tough bricks up to the top. And that's the center of the front tower done. Actually, that's the whole thing except for the roof. But roofs will kind of do towards the end for the certain sections that just stick out over the like front, or I guess single story tall. We will end up doing them as we go along. But anyway, what you can do here is at the left and the right, you want to take the white concrete, and do we need tough brick stairs for this? I can't remember. But you just want to kind of bring it back with 2 rows of tough brick from the more back so row of white concrete. And that being 3 from this front row, which is kind of important for later. But not really yet. Actually, it kind of is important, I guess, right now, isn't it? Yeah, I guess so. Like so. Just for the hell of it, actually, on the dark oak corners here, behind that row of tough brick, you'll place a row of white concrete. We won't quite connect those rows together because they're not truly important until, again, the roof. Or I guess... Yeah, I guess for the roof, mainly. Or at least understanding where the roof is will help us with that. So we do, in fact, need tough brick stairs for this window down here. Is there anything we can get rid of? What do we need this for again? Alright, all of the literally every single window. We'll just worry about it later. So you want to take this dark oak plank here just to the right of the entrance, because I guess we're going to go around this way now, I just decided. And what you want to do is on top of it, you will place 9 tough bricks. This is the height of the main walls, or I guess all of the walls that are the main ones. So yeah. You'll then take this front row of dark oak planks here, and on the left and the right, you will place 4 white concrete. Place a row of tough bricks at the base, and then also kind of along the left and the right. That'll leave you with a 3 block gap in the middle, which you will split in half going up, like that. And then, I guess in line with all these top tough bricks, we'll place some upside down smooth quartz slabs. On top of which you just did, you'll actually place a row of dark oak planks. And then you're going to place a weird setup of dark oak stairs. So basically, well actually first, I guess the best way to go about this is you'll find the middle dark oak plank, which is just in between the windows, and you'll place a dark oak slab on top of it. Going to the left and the right, you'll place dark oak stairs that just face away from that slab. So left on the left and right on the right. And you'll have this, essentially. These directional stairs are going to be kind of important for, like, almost all of the roof. So, yeah, keep that in mind. Because there's a lot of little details going into that. Anyway, in front of that original row of dark oak planks, you can also place a row of dark oak slabs. And that just makes it overhang a little bit better, and obviously have some sort of, I guess, slant to it, rather than just being flat. Anyway, you can actually take the dark oak plank here just to the, whoopsies, to the right of this one here, and you'll bring it up with 9 white concrete. Whenever I move my arm, I have a tendency to just accidentally punch the frick out of my mic. Anywho. Let's take this bottom tough brick that's, I guess, would be visible, or the one in line with the dark oak stair section here. And going right from it, you'll place 2 tough bricks. Tough brick slab. Tough brick slab, and then 2 tough bricks. You can actually make these tough brick slabs smooth quartz slabs if you so choose, but because these are tough brick slabs and all the other windows don't have that going on, I think it's better to just keep it tough brick. Anyway, you'll do the same thing pretty much again. I guess you can start by bringing each of the tough bricks up by 3, and then in addition connecting them together. And then at the tops here of the, or I guess below these top tough bricks, you'll place upside down smooth quartz slabs. That was a terrible explanation, but you know, you get, I think, the general drill of what's going on. There is a, like, roof up above this. So basically, above the center of the tough bricks here, you're going to place a smooth quartz slab right there. Left and right of it, you'll place a tough brick, and then you'll bring either of those tough bricks up by 1. Connect those together with an upside down smooth quartz slab like so. The windows in the roof have a slab there at the bottom. Ooh, that's fine, actually. That's probably intentional. I hope it's intentional. But anyway, you'll take the bottom tough bricks there and extend it left and right by 2. That will, again, make a little bit more sense later. It's just not really important yet. Like, we also missed a window up there, I guess, with the logic I just used, but we'll do all of those at once. I'll kind of just tell you where they are and stuff. So you'll take this white concrete row here on the right and extend it. Why did I have to take the pictures backwards? Whatever. You'll extend it back with 2 rows of tough bricks till you're pretty much on the corner here. I guess you could keep going, but yeah. That doesn't line up with anything, so who cares? Let's get this section out of the way here. Starting from this first dark oak plank, you'll place a white concrete. Leave a 2-block gap, white concrete. 2-block gap, white concrete. You're just going to keep doing this pretty much all the way around this little rectangle here. And you should end just shy of this corner dark oak plank here. So you can kind of see the setup we got going. Now what you can do is learn how to count, actually. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you can bring each white concrete up by 4. I was thinking there was a block visible there, but I couldn't see it because I was trying to count the ochre froglight's like grid lines, but the upside down smooth quartz slabs were blocking it, and I didn't know if they were upside down or not, so I couldn't see. But anyway, look, 2-block windows. Do you believe it? Anyway, you'll connect the top white concretes together with upside down smooth quartz stairs that will face into each other. Just like this. Going all the way around this little area. Because that still feels kind of open, you'll take not the white concrete just below those stairs, but 1 more row down and go along this line with upside down smooth quartz slabs. I don't know why I emphasize the quartz so much, but whatever. So you'll have this. That just breaks them up a little bit and, you know, makes a nicer texture. Unfortunately, because the build is see-through, it is kind of a little bit confusing as to what is actually happening with that, but whatever. So what you can do now is, this step is kind of weird, but I'll explain it more in a second as to why it's like this. You'll place a row of dark oak planks on top of everything you just did. That's pretty easy. However, you will end up connecting that front left corner to this back right one, basically creating a rectangle. So you'll go in from this dark oak plank by like 3 or something? Yeah, it's 3. And then you'll connect this one across to create a rectangle. Basically, this dark oak plank actually is useless. I shouldn't have put it here because the wall goes back here instead. So I just wasn't thinking because I put all of the corners in, because yeah, and I completely forgot that was like that. But anyway, you'll fill in the roof here and with dark oak planks. And then on each of the outer dark oak planks, with the exception of this left row here, you'll place dark oak fence. Well, I guess it includes the front and back of the left row, but not the actual full left row. Now, you should be able to get rid of your smooth quartz stairs and get out birch doors, the things I forgot we needed. So going front to back, you want to place a tough brick. Then you'll end up having a birch door, which will have just a dark oak plank under it, like so. 3 tough bricks. Yet again, a birch door with a dark oak plank under it. And then we'll actually go 4 more tough bricks. You'll then place... You'll essentially bring each tough brick up by 2. And each of the birch doors up with a smooth quartz block. Nice. You will take the overhanging tough bricks here at the back, and you'll extend them to the right by, what is it, 2 rows? Yes, 2 rows. Then you'll place a row of white concrete, which you'll connect all the way down to the dark oak planks. This next window section is a little more ordinary for what we're going to be doing here. So first off, you'll actually take this back right-hand corner and just place 9 white concrete on top, which should make it as tall as the other white concrete pillar that you just put there. You'll place a row of tough bricks off, I guess technically speaking, all sides of this. You'll place one off the, or I guess inside of each white concrete row, and then you'll place a tough brick at the top and bottom. From this point, it's actually fairly similar. You'll take the tough brick here from the bottom, at least of this, like the first gap block, and you'll, okay, you'll count up from it by 2 and place an upside down smooth quartz slab in the middle here. Tough brick on top, then you'll count up, I guess, from this tough brick by 3, which should be the top of this space where you'll place an upside down smooth quartz slab. Nice. The back wall is completely blank. Now, if you so choose, you can actually take this back left-hand dark oak plank on the flat wall, and you'll bring it up with 9 white concrete. But then everything in between those 2 white concrete pillars will just be tough bricks. We'll get to this little curved bit in a section, although that one kind of disobeys a lot of the rules of what is happening in this build, but that's not really a problem. I just figured I should mention it. But anyway. It's kind of weird having the back done before the front is done, at least as far as the walls. There you go. Now, for the right side. Oh, there's actually not a window there. So, on this back dark oak plank diagonal, along with this row of 4 here on the left, you'll just place rows of 9 tough bricks on top. But you'll stop on the next diagonal. This one will be, I guess, weird to do, huh? I didn't consider that. Anyway, you'll have this. Yet again, in this one diagonal, you'll place a tough brick. Then you'll count up from it by 3 to this tough brick and place an upside down smooth quartz slab on the diagonal. Tough brick on top. Count up by 3. Upside down smooth quartz slab is still in line, and then a tough brick on top. The next 2 rows, at least on this row of 5 here, are tough brick rows. The next dark oak plank, you'll do the same thing with the window pattern on both floors. Tough brick at the bottom, again, count up by 3. Upside down smooth quartz slab, tough brick, count up 3. Upside down smooth quartz slab, tough brick. And then the next 2 rows are just tough brick rows. Now, for this little 3-block fella, you want to take the end dark oak planks, which is, I guess, the first and the third, and bring them up with 4 white concrete. Place a tough brick connecting the bottom white concretes together, and an upside down smooth quartz slab connecting the top. Place a row of dark oak planks on top of that, with dark oak slabs overhanging off the left. You'll want a window in the middle line of this on the second story with the slab at the bottom. So I guess if you just bring these top 4 tough bricks forward a row, then you'll place a tough brick slab at the bottom, count up from it by 2, upside down smooth quartz slab, tough brick on top. And then pretty much going all the way forward from here is tough brick rows, except for that corner row, which does need to be white concrete as per usual. And that's the left side. We'll worry about filling in the windows probably after the roof is done. I think that's fair. Well, yeah, because that seems like a good finishing way to go out. Direct your attention to the front. And at this front right-hand corner of this little row of 5, or I guess see for this right of this row of 5, you'll place the 9 white concrete on top. I don't really think you need to count it at this point, because, you know, you can just look at what the main wall height is. But anyway, oh, sorry. From this point, it'll be the same thing, where you'll have tough bricks on all sides, top right, bottom left. Okay, I was like, is that logical the way that I said that? It was. And then from this bottom tough brick, you'll count up by 3, upside down smooth quartz slab, tough brick, count up 3, upside down smooth quartz slab. I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but it's okay. You'll bring that right row of white concrete back with 2 rows of tough bricks. And then we're actually going to start by boxing this out and pretty much just singling out the rows, or at least the windows themselves. So you'll place a row of tough bricks going right, gap of 1, 2 rows of tough bricks, gap of 1, 2 rows of tough bricks. like that, like so. That, whatever, something, not set. You'll place a tough brick at the bottom and top of these rows, which will give you this. And then you literally can just, like, look at this smooth quartz slab and just drag it through and see, bam. And obviously at the top, and then the tough brick in the middle. And there you go. There's, like, all of your walls done. Now, we're gonna get the... What is it, like 5 windows that we need? Well, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, I think it's 5. No, I guess it's more than 5. Whatever, we'll do the 5 that we need, I guess is the point. So, first off, each of these windows is going to be the same. And you'll actually start by taking each of the, like, 5-block long areas where there's the 3 tough bricks in the middle, which is front left, front middle, and back right. And you'll do the same thing on each of these. So on top of this top tough brick, you'll place a smooth quartz slab. Left and right of that, you want a white concrete, and then you'll bring each of those white concretes up by 1. You'll place a dark oak slab on top of each of those white concretes, and then you'll place... In the middle, you'll place an upside down dark oak slab, which you will need some sort of a placeholder to get, but it's right there. And then you'll bring each of those slabs forward by 1. So again, in the middle of this one, slab, 2 white concrete up on either side, the dark oak slab, and then the upside down dark oak slab in the middle. You don't want a plank. It'll make a little bit more sense later, I think. But yeah. And then last but not least, this guy back here, same thing. Well, I guess, again, all of these windows are the same. This is just based on the positioning that I was doing that. 2 more. And then we have, like, weird windows, which I'll explain later, I guess. In this kind of middle section here on the front left, between the actual center and between that far left one, you have these 2 rows of tough bricks between the windows. You will take the rightmost of those 2 and place a smooth quartz slab on top, and then again, same thing, the white concrete either side, the dark oak slabs, and etc. And then the last one actually resides between the birch doors here on the right. So here, again, you have 3 rows, so it'll be smooth quartz slab there, etc., etc., etc. I sound like a broken record too much. And it's unfun. Anyway, you'll have this. And we're pretty much just missing the roof. Plus, there's, I think, 2 windows on the roof, and then there's 2 on the side of the main thing that we didn't do. 3. I'm not forgetting about the one at the bottom. We'll actually do the one at the bottom right now. Get rid of your birch door and get out tough brick stairs. And head to the right side here at the bottom. You'll take this bottom tough brick and count up by 1 and break the next 2. You'll end up placing tough brick stairs that face into this kind of white concrete pillar that you have at the bottom facing, or being right side up, and then the top one being upside down, if I could place it. It might be smart to make the white concrete here tough bricks, like so. So one thing I kind of sort of forgot to do is on this, like, balcony here at the right side, you want to just wrap these dark oak planks and dark oak stairs. I would have remembered later anyway, I just figured I'd do it now. So, the next step is complicated. Where did this tough brick go? What? Who ate my bricks? Anyway, this is going to be fairly complicated. However, it's not all that bad necessarily. So what you want to do is you essentially want to place dark oak stairs that are always going to be, or upside down dark oak stairs along the top row of the walls that are always going to be facing inward. Now what this means is, let's come over to this little 5-block guy here. Off of these white concrete, you'll place upside down dark oak stairs that will face towards each other. That's easy enough. You'll end up bringing them in another row, and then you'll have 1 block in the middle. This will end up being a dark oak plank, or I think it's one case, they'll end up being stairs that face towards each other. Which is also on the front. I think it's the right side over there. But anyway. On the corners, you'll place upside down dark oak slabs like this. And then again, just going back here, you'll have an upside down dark oak stair facing back. On the left side, I would actually just go straight back, and then essentially once you hit this, you'll stop, and you'll have another upside down dark oak stair facing forward here at this very back block. With, again, the slab behind it. Because this little, like, curved bit doesn't actually follow these rules. This just has upside down dark oak slabs around the top. But yeah, the inner corners are also dark oak planks, and it still follows the same line. You essentially just always want the dark oak stairs to be facing away from any slab corners. So going back here, it'll face backward. Dark oak plank in the corner, dark oak plank also in this corner, and then you'll just have stairs facing towards each other, and you'll have a plank in the middle here. At the front here, middle is where it also gets a little bit weird, because as you're doing this, what'll it be? Will this one just do like that? Nah, I mean, I might as well. How do I have it? I don't have an image, do I? I'll just, like, peek. Okay, I do just have it, like, on these front to back bits, I just have them facing one way or another, at least these short ones. The actual, like, right and left sides are different, but these little, I guess, bits where the walls go in, like, 2 or 3 rows. But anyway, at the front here, you'll place an upside down dark oak slab, again, on this corner as per usual, like you were to go across the front of this pillar here. And then if I could find my image, you'll just place an upside down dark oak stair in front of the white concrete and leave these middle 3 tough bricks open. Just like this. Oopsies. And then again, this one I think is the one where it's weird. So I'll have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Yeah, okay. Or you could even just pretend like this is the center and plus a plank here. It's really up to you. I might actually do that just because it, technically speaking, is the center. Because, I mean, there's 3 rows there and 3 rows there, so. Although, if that's a row of tough bricks, not white concrete, I guess it's not. But it looks a little bit better that way, I think. And then again, on this side, it's the same drill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that would mean this one's a plank. Just to the right of the door there. Is that correct? I just have this one actually a full row facing backward. It really only matters for the white concrete pillars. I should probably point that out. Because the white concrete pillars, essentially you want it so if you're looking at the corner here, the dark oak stairs block that top block. Obviously you have this little quarter, but that's not really important in the grand scheme of what I'm trying to tell you here. So yeah, really you're just trying to cover that from the corner's perspectives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 10, 11, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, and then a plank there. Really? I didn't realize that was the center. That's actually kind of cool. Huh. I don't know if that means I did it right or like what that means, but that's very interesting. And anyway, this also applies to this top pillar here, which you probably just want to connect these top white concretes together at the back with tough bricks. Because, yeah. It's a little bit of a weird step, but it just kind of makes the roof a little bit nicer. It gives it more of those jagged kind of old-timey mansion edges. And I think it makes it better for sure. It also makes it look more like the TV show, which is kind of the point. TV show? Movie? I think it's a TV show. I'm stupid, okay? I was like so casual and confident when I said TV show, but after thinking about it, I'm questioning. No, it's definitely a TV show. Anyway, moving on from that. You'll have this, pretty much. This just means we can start the roof, which is cool. So, as we do these next steps, I want you to keep one thing in mind here. With the left side, actually, we can just get this roof out of the way. Why not? On the right, or on the left side here, yeah. This guy. Be cool if I had an image of said this guy. Actually, there's 2 things we have to do before the roof. This is one of them, I guess, although this is technically speaking part of the roof. Anyway, you want to just place dark oak slabs on top of the top tough bricks here. And if you want to also just place dark oak planks here, in the middle you so can. We'll have to touch it up a little bit more than that probably later, but I'm not positive on what goes on with that yet. So on the front here, or on the, not the front, I guess, yeah, on this front middle section, to the left and the right, you'll have 3 rows of tough bricks. I guess that's been obvious since the start. You want to take, where was the image that showed that? Oh, this one. You want to take not the bottom tough brick, but the one above the bottom tough brick, at least above these upside down dark oak stairs, and you'll break it and replace it with a smooth quartz slab on both sides. You'll also break the tough brick above and replace it with an upside down smooth quartz slab. Just like that. Now, each roof has the same properties. There's one little thing that's weird, though, so we'll actually start with that because just so we understand that that behaves slightly differently. So on the front here, just to the right of the middle section, you'll have this kind of roof peak. What you will do with it is you'll place a dark oak plank, I guess, on top of this top upside down smooth quartz slab, and then extend it forward by 1. Then go left and right from that with a dark oak slab. Down with an upside down dark oak slab. Out with a dark oak plank. Out with a dark oak slab. Down with an upside down dark oak slab. Out with a plank. And then at least on the right, you'll place a dark oak slab on this corner here. So you'll ignore this as we do this next step specifically. However, for the rest, on top of each upside down dark oak stair, again, except for these here, you'll place dark oak slabs. One exception to this is these two here on the front, like, that kind of overhang off the front of the center, sure, we'll go with that. These two are just kind of here, they don't really have anything on top of them. Dark oak plank corners also apply to this, however, the dark oak slabs do not. The dark oak slabs don't have a slab on top of them, so you'll just move on from them and pretend like they don't exist. It, again, just gives a little bit more shape to the roof. But yeah, you'll have this. Don't forget the top middle, actually. I think I did originally or something. Forgot something on it for sure. Anyway, you'll have this. There were a couple things I had to touch up when I was, like, getting the grid and stuff done that I just missed. Anyway. What you can do from this point is go inside of these dark oak slabs around the same roof pattern and place a row of dark oak planks. Make sure, at least on the left here, you know what is different. Obviously, it's just a flat line, so it's not that hard. But yeah, just kind of mind the white concrete. Just go around it. And go around this as well. But you do want a dark oak plank there, I suppose. And again, the top middle, which is literally just a giant square. So now what you can do from that point is actually bring each of those dark oak planks up an additional 1. Just like this. This roof is fairly steep. Partially for these white concrete bits. Oopsies. On the front here, you will just kind of go across as if you were in the normal line. So, like, you see this is obviously the front here. You'll just end up going left and kind of tuck behind this shape. And the top again. From this point, you will go up diagonally in with a row of dark oak planks that also goes all the way around. And this should just cut kind of behind these little roof sections at the top. And also will go behind that center bit, at least on the bottom level. The top level kind of just does whatever. It is, again, just a 3x3 square there, so makes it easy enough. And then on the back here again, it just kind of slides right through, which you could technically just bring the front to the right to make it easier. And then again, bring that up with an additional row of dark oak planks. I think I forgot the top. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just do both at the same time, and you might be a step behind, at least for now, and then you'll catch up as I'm doing both at the same time. I mentioned the top. I just forgot to do it. Silly me. Just like that. From that point, you can kind of go around and just fill in any weird gaps. Like, really, I think the only one is actually on the front here. You have these two slabs you need to bring back. Because every other roof pretty much just sits flush. Also, you actually might want to fill in the back of this center tower with some tough bricks. At least, again, above the roof. One more thing with this top center thing before we kind of get the generic roof step. On the left and right, you'll have the row of 5 dark oak planks here, specifically the top row. It's all fine and dandy. What you want to do from there is you will break this middle block here on this row of 5, along with the bottom block on the row of 3 in the middle, and just place a smooth quartz slab at the bottom and an upside down smooth quartz slab at the top. It will be slanted, that is what you want. Like so. It's actually a longer tutorial than I thought it would be, not gonna lie. Anyway, you'll fill in both levels of the roof just in with dark oak planks. You can do this with the big/fill command if you just fill out these little gaps like that, but I won't because, I don't know. Guess I have no reason to. Other than to make this slightly faster, but who cares. We're almost done though. After we do this, we have to add the fences, and then after we do the fences, it's just chimneys and the finalizing touches. I was gonna say finishing, but I had to go with finalizing because I can't grammar properly, apparently. Besides that, you'll have this. You'll place dark oak fences going around the top row of both roofs, that being the little 3x3 at the top and this big one here. With this one, you will end up going behind the kind of center tower, as I'm now calling it. That's fine. You could, technically speaking, destroy them, but we have that inconsistency down here anyway, so we might as well just roll with it. But you should have this. That's looking pretty good, I would say, although I guess that is all subjective, isn't it? Get rid of your tough brick stairs and get out tough brick walls, and we're going to kind of mark this based on the right side here. So head to the right side, and you want to be looking at this front window, which is the one between the doors. From it, you will take the back half of it, which is this, and you'll just kind of trace it up onto the dark oak plank that's underneath the fence here. You'll then count from this left by 2 and place going left 2 tough brick walls. Bring each of them back by 2, and then you essentially want to trace this all the way to the left until you're 4 blocks away from the fence, which you'll have the same pattern going on. So right there, you see 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll make the same thing. Bring each of those tough brick walls up by 2. And place smooth quartz slabs on top. There you go, that looks pretty done. Now, I'll explain the windows as we go through them, but what you want to do is you want to clear your inventory and get out black concrete and ochre frog lights. And so, essentially what you want to do is, at random, you're going to fill the backs of the windows either in with black concrete or with ochre frog lights. The one thing I would really probably keep the same as me is having this section down here ochre frog lights, or at least having it all the same. You could have it all black concrete, but I don't know, I have it all for ochre frog lights. Originally, I was going to have a layer of glass behind all of this, and then the frog lights or black concrete behind that, but that just looked dumb. This really isn't made to have an interior. I forgot to mention that in the intro, I do apologize. But, you always could add one. It's just with the way the windows are, you probably need to just have them opened. But yeah, I didn't really make it to be like, hey, add an interior. Also, these top windows here, you'll end up having a little dark oak plank that'll cover up like a third of it or something. I don't know. Well, it's 2 blocks and that's half, so a fourth. You can actually break this dark oak plank and then just replace it with whatever you want, because the dark oak plank is from the bottom row of the roof of that little segment, so sorry. My God, so, yeah, you can just kind of cover it up. But yeah, I'm not going particularly off of anything. I'm just going about placing whatever the hell I feel like placing. There doesn't need to be any consistency or anything to this. It's just kind of whatever you feel like lighting up. I definitely feel like you should have a few lit up because it just makes it look a little bit more lively, you know? And to have some windows on. But yeah, it's up to you. That's all of them, I think. Nope, I missed of course, the corners I missed. Yeah, these are just like 2 rows of black concrete kind of on either side. And, yeah, I believe once you have done that, ladies and gentlemen, that is your Addams family mansion complete. Let me know what you guys think of this one in the comments down below. I am also working on another horror-related build, but I'm just struggling with it and I can't find... I'm trying to use 3D models and images kind of combined. The 3D model I'm using doesn't have a lot of things textured, and I can't find images of certain sides of what it is, so I'm struggling. But yeah, this one was definitely a nice easy break. From that, at least. But anyway, thank you guys so much if you guys did enjoy this video. Have a fantastic rest of your day or night. And I will see you on the next one. Okay, really? You're gonna steal my emotes again? Hold on. Peace.